Alright, let's have a quick look, see what I'm doing on the old YouTubes. We've got 216 subscribers, that's pretty good, And banner poll winner. Wait, did I not upload from E3? Oh maybe thinking that's not the right field. It's not the right field. Just driving along, a big thud happened and I noticed that my power steering was heavy. So this has come off and is in there. So that's a nice hour-long wait. It's pretty fucking hot. It's a good thing it's not like the middle of the day or like 1:54.
Hottest point of the day.
Yeah, it's hotter than the fucking sun. But let me show you something. We got something. It's almost like we're prepared. Look at the ice. Look at that shit. A nice chilly, a nice cold keg we've got going on in there, ready for later. If we ever get there. But yeah, so that's where we are right now, in a lay-by. Let you know what happens when we get back to site. Fuck. Okay, so the belt is proper fucked, it snapped in half. We've possibly lost the belt tensioner as well from inside the engine. So apparently that bit there should be a lot thicker, like one of these or something, maybe that one. So he reckons that had also gone, which is why it's worn it down and melted it off and thrown bits of plastic everywhere. So he didn't have one of those and can't get hold of one. So basically we're stuck by the side of the road, 25 minutes away from site. The plan is we're going to get picked up by a big old truck. We're going to get delivered to site, dropped off, camp, and then Sunday ring back up again, tell them that we aren't able to get the piece, and then they're going to drive us all the way back on the back of a truck from from Milton Keynes to Norwich. And then I've got 3 days or whatever amount of time before I need the car again to get it fixed, basically. So that's the plan. Money, that's gone. But the good news is that I pay for the excess on the towing side of things, so I knew one time this had happened and it's finally paying off. Got ice water though, gave some to the nice AA man called Luke. Thanks, Luke.
Yeah, but he didn't fix the car, so
he didn't fix the car.
I'm not naming.
He ain't having a cheeseburger.
I was going to say I'm not naming my firstborn Luke now.
I'll show you the truck when it comes. Update now. Last update was at about 2 o'clock, 2:30. The time is now 5:15. The tow truck should be here anywhere between 4:30 and 6 o'clock. Still waiting, it's hot as balls. We have developments. Sophie's just been rescued by our friends, so she's now on her way to site. So I'm going to stay with the car and put it on the tow truck whenever that arrives. It's now 25 to 6. Okay, we may have a development. I could just be being paranoid, which given how long I've been in this car, could be what's happening. There's a man in a van who's just pulled up with like flashing lights. I don't know if that's to do with me, but I will block this road when I have to get on the back of that truck. And it's now like, they basically should be here now. I think we have progress. Update on the man situation. I believe that the man actually works for the council and is putting out signs to say like the roundabout's shutting, maybe. Either that or he just stopped for a wee. He's back in his van. His light's still flashing, he's pulling away. Pulling away without indicating, but you know. I think he's coming my way. He's accelerating. He wasn't anything to do with my rescue. Pray for me. So things are getting weird. The traffic man just drove by again. He went down, came back up again, and he's just gone back down. He slowed down as he got next to me. It's getting weird. I'll keep you updated. No, it's not. No, it's going to a campsite, which I'm going to be there until Sunday. I'm going to try and source parts locally so I can then get home again. Next 10:15. Fantastic, that's brilliant. Thank you. 10-15 minutes and yeah, it's already past the time. It's okay. I don't think the highway maintenance man is like coming back again, so we should be okay. Hello? No, it's just me, but I've just got a lot of camping stuff in the back of the car. But in 10:15, brilliant, cool. So 10 minutes later, they'll be with me in 10 to 15 minutes. We have a man in a van. That's a man on a bike, but that's a man in a van. That's for us. That's us right there, boy. Right, so you probably can't see me, but we made it. I'm here with my tippy cup of booze. I'm just gonna get drunk. I'm done. I'm so tired. Probably won't film a lot, or if I do, it's gonna be incoherent. Enjoy. By the way, I was in that lay-by for 5 hours.
Put it down. Tell us your name so we know what to put on your
What's actually your beef with him?
It's boring. It's not engaging. It's just like.
Yeah, but do you like Stargate?
What do I think of the new Doctor?
Given the fact that she's made comments on Stargate who are basically
not gonna lie, I've watched
really?
one
That
episode
explains a lot.
Because my
how
wife
they work.
an
Like the
absolute
premise.
nerd.
They go into a different
she
world
sort
and
of
go,
carried
oh,
on,
shit.
and I was like, oh, took you long. The only good thing. The only good thing about Doctor Who is that line between the Daleks and the just a moment. Where they say
You are
superior in only one way. You are better in dying wrong. That was just superb.
because it's more really.
Right, so we're now inside the Twisted Onion, which is Owen's brand new fantastic onion tent. Looks amazing. It's really, really cool. And the reason it's a twisted onion is because it's an onion tent that we put up wrong. So it's actually twisted around, as you can probably see. It's really, really cool. It's going to be our new little base of operations, I guess. Actually in Navarre now. In regards to stuff that we have in total 124 throne. That's my foot. 124 throne. And then 7 mana and 22 Wains of Mithril to turn into stuff. So we should end up with like 250 throne.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
And again, we will actually try and get Crosshatch on camera this event.
At
some point you may see him. Maybe. I think. But yeah, last night was quite good. I didn't film anymore because I was just done with having a broken car, so I just got absolutely wrecked. You got wrecked. But we were pretty respectable. We were in bed by 4, weren't we?
Yeah.
So I was in bed by 4.
Surprisingly, yeah.
Yeah, sun was coming up, but yeah, didn't record anything, so I just wanted to have fun.
I think you actually stayed up later than I did.
Maybe.
Which is very rare.
Yeah. So yeah, so it was a pretty good night. It's fucking hot. Everything is hot. Knees weak, arms are sweaty. But yeah, the outside looks pretty cool. Just make sure I don't get anyone in there. No, cool. So windows, tents up everywhere. Yeah, I'm going to try and actually do some updates throughout the entire thing as well, so there's actually some in-game stuff, not just me at the end of it chatting to you while sat on my sofa. Goodbye. So it's currently Sunday. As you probably saw, the weather took a massive fucking turn for the worst. We did some stuff. I'll update you in the usual picture merging thing that happens that I do. Slideshow, that's the word. I'll update you in the slideshow. At the moment we are sat in the car in the field as everyone leaves, as I wait for the AA man. The AA wouldn't just send a truck out to pick us up, even though nothing has changed. The AA insisted on sending out a recon vehicle to see if they can actually fix it, even though that they know they can't, which took an hour. And then they will then probably try and source a heavy grade truck to tow us all the way back to Norwich. Last time that took 2 hours to source. And then the actual journey itself, which normally in a car takes about 3 hours. Seeing as how I think there's speed restrictions of vehicles of that weight, it might end up taking about 4.5. Should get home at about 11 o'clock at night. Right, so we just had our first half of the journey because we were getting dropped off somewhere else and then picked up again. It's currently 9:10. We're in this place. That's not us. That's some brass coasters who had the same thing happen, where their car broke down on site and they got dropped off here to go back to Ipswich. So that's a friends. We were going to have a lovely picnic, but their tow truck came.
They did give us wine though.
They did give us wine.
Thanks Emma and Peter.
I'm going to say yes, because I'm really bad with names, but thank you very much. Your kit was on point.
Japan's stepping up their game. I think sometimes you get booster boxes like this, but typically they are the smaller ones, which I have maybe like 20. Of course, they are only...
Logan
beautiful bastards, hope you've been a fantastic Friday. Welcome back to the Philip DeFranco Show. And if you're new here, on Fridays we do things a little bit different. On Fridays I try to...
Not impressed. We're home, and this is the time. Going to bed. Okay, I should probably do this thing. It's about that time, or was about that time about 2 weeks ago. Sorry for how delayed it's been. So what I'm going to do first of all is just going to remind you to, if you want to, use my code when signing up if you fancy giving Empire a go. Code is 4044.8839. Put that in when you purchase your first ticket, and I think you get 15% off, 10 or 15% off. I also get 10 or 15% off as well, and you know, helps me out without you even doing anything. Also, Ashley Cole, who won the banner poll from the banner pole competition. You didn't come forward, you didn't come get it, so I've still got it. It's in my house. Come get it next event. Please come take it. It's right over there. I need it gone. It's too big. Having a quick look over what I've got to talk about this one. There we go. I would like to welcome 4 new people to our group. I would like to welcome Cormac, Badger, Dreven, and Ree, formerly of the Pride Stalkers. They will be joining Ruus Farkas, so you can see them and find them around our camp. All now will be initiated next event. Get ready, guys. Growing now, I think we're at something like 15 or 16 members, which is awesome. I think that's active members. I haven't been on the boards for a while. I'm one of the mods, but you know, I've got other stuff to do. So once again, and as always, we'll be featuring Beth Dooner's photographs from the event, which should be starting to pop up now, roughly. So yeah, go check out Beth Dooner, all the links down below, and go support them on Patreon and all that kind of stuff, good stuff. So, right, just quickly, the reason why I haven't been here, I had 2 days before my birthday, I had a problem with my back, I had an infection. Day before my birthday, went in, had an operation, and then on my birthday went back to work, and then had to go back off of work because it was just too painful. So for the last 3 weeks, I've been heavily medicated. Good stuff, haven't been really here in the head. We'll see how this goes. Stuff that happened this event, it's only a short list. As I said, we spent most of it kind of just sitting down, just chilling. So it was a very, very hot event. It's during the heat wave, so I think we were getting like 25 upwards degrees most days. Achilles' wake, his proper wake happened. Sorry, that's my bottle. His proper wake happened, and his will was all sorted out. So from the outcome of Achilles' stuff was I got everything that I was meant to get, apparently, which was the ball seat, and that was it, which is good. Don't really like handouts too much. It's a game a little too easy. So we did that, and that's all been shared out, which has led to a couple of brokers possibly wanting to team up, which is good news. It means we won't be crossing paths too much, and we can exchange information, which will be really, really good for us. We also popped into the Orc camp. The Orc camp is awesome. If you want to go have a look at it, the best time would probably be, if you're scared about going in character, would kind of be Thursday, maybe Friday morning. It's really, really good. And I don't know if they're quite a private group or not, but you do get the kind of feeling of you don't really want to go in because it looks really, really cool and you might not be welcome. But they are all awesome people. All of their kit standards are on point. The entire environment that they live in, their little bit in the woods, is amazing. If in character you do want to pop in and have a word with them, just make sure you have a weapon with you and you don't go in on your own, and that person also has a weapon with them, so one weapon between you. They don't really like people coming in on their own. If you're coming in a group, just go in, kind of just have a chat with them, and they might be able to help you out with some stuff that you know you have or that you're trying to get hold of. They're quite big into artifacts and things of worth. Things of worth mean a lot to them. I think someone in there is writing up a history book actually about items, which is super cool. We also spoke to a lovely blue orc called Rorg. So Rorg the Orc, awesome guy. We are hopefully going to be doing some cool stuff with him. We don't think that an orc has actually held a boss seat yet, so I'm going to be working with them to hopefully get them to be the first orc to own a boss seat, which he believes should help him with his passage through the labyrinth, which would be pretty cool. So at the moment, kind of orc souls, apparently, according to people in Empire, just kind of meh. They don't go through the labyrinth. That's a cool thing that should be happening. We've also bought the Navarre out. Put down a 30 throne tab last event. So if you are Navarre and you are going to be there Friday night, there'll be a big party in the woods, and it should be pretty cool. Half tempted to invite the Empress, although last Friday night she did nearly get shivved up in the woods. But, you know, we'll see what I fancy doing for that one. The current holdings for our little trader group currently sits at, I think, we've got about 150 cash. 150 thrones cash, sorry, and like 15 wains of mithril left over. And yeah, we kind of put 30 thrones down because Navarre's been through a lot of stuff recently, and we thought it'd just be nice for everyone, you know. It's what we can do. I mean, we don't really do much individually, but we have money, so we can throw money at stuff and make things happen, which is always fun. We have got a few other plans as well, but I don't want to kind of say what they are yet, because they're kind of still at that point where people can interfere with them, and I don't want people to interfere with my stuff. Takes a long time for me to come up with ideas, so you know, As you probably saw as well, in that event I just had hell with my car. Fan belt broke because the timing pulley came off while I was doing 70 miles an hour on a corner with a slip road coming in, so lost all power steering. That was not great. Phoned them up originally, I think about 5 o'clock, managed to get in at 3. But the car is now all fixed. I can get to the next Empire, which is good, and I can hopefully do a better video than this one. I'm really sorry this one's so short and didn't really film very much of the event. It was just so hot and I had such a bad time with my vehicle, and then when I got back, the infection and gross stuff and basically hell. So I would just like to apologise for this video. However, next time I promise I will get crosshatch on film. I will have more talking in the tent. So we now have the Twisted Onion, which is Owen's little onion tent, which we put up in the dark, slightly drunk, so hence the Twisted Onion. I'm going to be doing some more filming before and after timeout, get some decent lighting so we can just have a nice chat, and can actually have some decent content that's in character. That's my phone, I don't own a Hawk. So if you want to be kept up to date with everything that I'm doing and hopefully see that better content that I'm promising, hit that subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date as well, hit that bell. I don't know what the bell does. I've hit it for a few people that I follow, it doesn't seem to really do anything. Try that out, give that a go. Like the video if you did. If you enjoyed my escapades with my vehicle and that man in the van. But I'll see you in the field next time.